She walked into the luxurious jewelry store, her head held high, simply wanting to browse. But the sneers, whispers, and blatant humiliation came fast because of her skin color. What they didn't know, when she opened that briefcase in the middle of the store, their jaws dropped, and everything changed instantly. What happens next? Let's start the story. The golden bells above the grand entrance chimed softly as Maya Carter stepped into Elegance Jewelers, one of the most prestigious jewelry boutiques in the city. With its crystal chandeliers, marble floors, and displays of glistening diamonds, it was a space designed to make anyone feel small unless they fit a certain mold. Maya walked in with quiet confidence, wearing a simple yet elegant cream blouse, neatly pressed slacks, and flats. Her natural curls framed her face, and her skin glowed in the sunlight that streamed through the massive windows. To her, she was just another customer, someone looking to find a bracelet for her mother's upcoming birthday. But to the eyes behind the counters, she was something else entirely. It started the moment she crossed the threshold. The saleswoman by the counter, blonde, sharp-heeled, name tag reading Stacy, glanced up, did a full body scan of Maya, and immediately stiffened. Her fake smile faltered. A male associate standing nearby glanced at Maya, then at Stacy, and gave a knowing look. Without a word spoken, an unspoken judgment was passed. Maya could hear it in the shuffle of feet, the whispered exchanges, the sudden disappearance of warmth from the air. She walked toward the diamond bracelet section, fingers tracing the glass, admiring the craftsmanship. Moments later, Stacy appeared beside her, her heels clicking with every step, arms folded tightly. "Can I help you?" The tone was less welcoming and more suspicious interrogation. "Yes," Maya replied, offering a polite smile. "I was hoping to see the diamond tennis bracelet in the platinum setting." Stacy's brows arched high. "That one starts at $15,000, she said slowly, as if speaking to someone who didn't understand numbers. "Yes, I know," Maya answered, still calm. "I saw it online." Stacy's eyes narrowed. "Our pieces are premium, ma'am. Most people prefer to browse at our outlet stores if they're just looking." Another associate coughed into his fist, hiding a smirk. Maya drew in a deep breath, suppressing the growing lump of both anger and humiliation in her throat. "I'm not just looking," she said. "I'm shopping." Stacy stepped in closer. "Look, not to be rude, but we have policies about handling high-value items. Customers must be pre-approved before we bring out pieces from the secure vault." Maya blinked. "Pre-approved? Since when?" "It's always been that way," Stacy lied smoothly, "especially for special collections." Her glance, her tone, it wasn't subtle. Customers nearby began to notice. Some pretended not to watch. Others openly stared. Maya could feel the heat rise in her chest. It was 2025, and yet here it was again. The same old story playing out in glossy packaging. She could have walked out. She could have taken the easy path and let their ignorance stand. But today, she chose something different. Calmly, without raising her voice, Maya set her purse down on the glass counter and reached for the black leather briefcase she carried in her hand. She unclasped it and opened it wide, revealing a thick folder, several gold-embossed documents, and, stacked neatly in velvet holders, certified appraisals, bank documents, and ownership papers. The most glaring item was the deed to Elegance Jewelers LLC, signed, notarized, and stamped. The room froze. Stacy's mouth dropped open. What is this?" Maya pulled out the top document, holding it where everyone could see. "I am Maya Carter, majority shareholder and co-owner of Elegance Jewelers. I bought the controlling stake 6 months ago from the former owner, Mr. Vincent Harlow." Gasps echoed through the store. The male associate who'd laughed earlier backed away visibly, turning pale. Maya continued, her voice steady but edged with steel. "This store, this entire company, belongs to me now. And I walked in today as a regular customer to see firsthand how my staff treats people. People like me." Stacy fumbled for words. I didn't realize. I didn't know who you were." "That's the point," Maya said. "You shouldn't have to know who someone is to treat them with basic dignity and respect. Do you think wealth looks a certain way? Walks a certain way? or as a certain color. Stacy trembled. I. Maya didn't let her finish. Effective immediately. You are terminated. Your behavior is not only unacceptable, it's a stain on everything this brand is supposed to represent. She turned to the rest of the staff. There will be mandatory diversity and ethics training starting this week, and every store employee will be evaluated for conduct. If you think treating people based on prejudice is acceptable, then you don't work here anymore. The store manager, who had come out of the back office mid-speech, stood frozen, realizing he was next in line if he didn't speak. "Miss Carter," he stammered, "I assure you this is not how we—" Maya held up a hand. "Save it. You'll have your meeting with corporate tomorrow." Customers who had witnessed the scene began murmuring, some clapping softly, others shaking their heads in disbelief at the exposed ugliness of it all. Maya turned back to Stacy, who stood rigid, face pale. "Leave your keys at the register and collect your things. Now." As Stacy scurried toward the back, Maya looked around the store, her eyes softer now. "For anyone still shopping," she announced, "let me apologize. This is not the experience anyone should have when they walk through these doors. You are welcome here. You will always be welcome here." One older woman nearby smiled, nodding in support. A younger couple gave her a thumbs up. Maya turned back to the display, glanced once more at the platinum tennis bracelet, and then smiled. "You know what? I'll take it," she said, tapping the glass. A trembling associate rushed to get it, treating her now with the respect she'd always deserved, but that should never have depended on her title. That day, a viral video of the entire incident flooded social media. The headline read, "Woman denied service for her skin color until they realize she owns the store." Maya didn't just walk out with a bracelet that day. She walked out with something bigger, a public reminder that power doesn't come from how you look, but from who you are. And sometimes, the best jewelry isn't the diamonds you wear, but the courage and dignity you carry.